Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach and today I'm driving a 2005 Mitsubishi Evo 8. Up front is a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4 and down below is a 5-speed manual transmission. And if you want to read more of my thoughts, head on over to carmarshal.com/overdrive where I'll be writing a complete article about the Evo 8. And don't forget to watch this video in 4K. But let's get back to that 2-liter inline 4 that has been turbocharged. Now, similarly to the STI, the Evo was kind of born out of rallying. And when you rally a car, there's class restrictions for race cars. One of those restrictions is engine size. That's why you never see an Evo or STI with a 6-cylinder or a V8. You know, that's so weird. That would never happen. And that's because of rallying class restrictions. That being said, this particular Evo has been tweaked quite a bit, and I'll let the owner kind of explain that because there's so much to remember, and I'll put that at the end of the video for all you big Evo fans. If you want to stick around, we'll talk about that a little bit later. The transmission is a 5-speed, which I was a little bit shocked about, but also if you guys have seen my Evo 10 review, it also has a 5-speed. All right. I didn't think that boost was gonna kick in. I was like, oh, you know, I thought this was pretty powerful. Man, does it kick in late, but when it kicks, oh man. To be honest, when I was driving this around, I kind of thought it was a little bit gutless. And yeah, down low, this thing is kind of gutless. It's a little 4-banger. But oh, when you get into it, oh my God, it makes all the right noises. So let's talk about the interior. Well, in front of me, I have a center-mounted tachometer, which you guys know I love. I think all sports cars should have center-mounted tachometers. To the left is speedometer, to the right is my coolant and my fuel gauge. Really, all I need. To the left is what appears to be some type of 4-wheel drive button. So to the right of me, I have a little clock, hazard switches, and then I have a bunch of different gauges telling me volts, boost, and oil temperature, which is really, really nice. And then I have my air conditioning controls, aftermarket radio, little aftermarket gauge down below for my AFR because this car is tuned. Man, it's tuned. Shifter, which nothing really special going on there. The owner has swapped it out for some Dragon Ball Z stuff as you would. Then you have a handbrake. These seats are actually pretty comfortable. I'm actually really surprised. These are a lot more comfortable than I would have thought. They look kind of early 2000s boy racer, Need for Speed Underground 2, Too Fast, Too Furious, but this car is from 2005. It fits in that era perfectly. They're comfortable. I really like them. So I apologize for the horrible camera angle. There's nowhere to really attach the camera in here. There's no sunroof and the windshield will be too far away and stuff like that. But we are in the back of the Evo 8. Still roll up windows. Got a little center console here. Nothing really there though. Other than that, really bare back seat. But these seats have so much cushion to them. And I would say that there's more legroom than a similar year Subaru. If you guys don't remember, on my channel, I actually reviewed a Subaru Legacy from 2005. It was the wagon, and that had horrible rear seats. So if the only thing you're concerned about is back seat room, then the Evo wins. But of course, there are so many other things to consider. I actually really like it back here. It would be fun to ride back here. One interesting thing is that it doesn't have power windows. I actually have cranks. And besides the 1931 Ford Model A that I reviewed, I don't know what other car I've reviewed with crank windows. None of them really come to mind at the moment.
All right. So what's up, guys? So basically, everything that's done to it, I could be honest, I have not put my hands on this. This was actually built at AMS Performance and tuned by Boost in Performance. Now, what it does have built head, bottom end is stock. So for that might make you cringe a little bit, but yes, bottom end is stock, but it was tuned, street tune. Basically, it has 30 pounds of boost, which that doesn't sound too street tuned, but it holds up. Top end is gonna hold up to 900 horsepower, bottom end 700. Now on E85, I do run 710. But I just didn't want to risk it because that's literally pushing it, and building the bottom end, of course, is pretty expensive. So right now I am on 93. 93, I'm pushing 545 at the wheels. And that's to all four wheels. What else does it have? It has ARP head studs, basic K&N air filter, lightweight battery, stock intake manifold, which that is definitely going to be next. HKS cams, 272 cams to be exact. Straight pipe, 3.5 inch all the way down. You got your wastegate, of course. And honestly, that's pretty much it.
Let me know if you can tell when the boost kicks in. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Dude! Dude! I always think it, but I never say it in these videos, but fast cars, and don't get me wrong, this is a very fast car. Fast cars are the closest thing we have to brainwash, because that pull I just did right there, that little pull, once I hit boost, once I really got into it, I wasn't thinking about school. I wasn't thinking about the 2 papers I have to write tonight. I wasn't thinking about anything besides keeping this car straight and out of that ditch and out of that ditch. That is the only thing on my mind. Only thing. So while current technology doesn't allow for proper brainwash, if you want to erase your mind for about 10 seconds, get an Evo. Now, a lot of people commented either in person or on my Evo 10 review, and they said, oh, Evo 10's great, but the Evo 8 and 9 are better. And I was like, well, okay, I kind of felt like they were telling me, good job, but you can do better. And so now that I'm in an Evo 8, I understand what they mean. This thing feels a lot lighter, a lot nimble. It just, everything feels thinner. And like my waistline, thinner is always better. It has a stage 2 clutch, but really, I'm not scared of it right now. I'm not fearing it really at all. I reviewed a Corvette Z06, 2007, and that thing I was terrified to drive even at slow speeds. But I was kind of scared to honestly drive that. But this, I'm not scared at all. Ooh, cows. Hey, cows. It's not the most comfortable car to daily. If someone was like, you had to daily drive one single car, I wouldn't choose this. But if this were a car that I built, I put my pride and joy into, I wouldn't mind dailying it. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. There's also something to be said about all the time and work and effort that's gone into this car. Because yes, I'm gonna keep comparing it to that Corvette Z06. That Z06 was amazing, it was mind-bending, it was quick, but you bought it off the shelf. You know, the owner put a big cam into it and that was about it. But this, there have been probably hundreds of hours put into this car to get it to where it is. And that is so rewarding. I didn't even put any work into it. I showed up today, the owner handed me the keys, which thank you so much for letting me do this review. This has been great, but literally I rolled up, owner handed me the keys, and I feel like this is a big accomplishment, this much power. Maybe it's because I've built my own car, and I'm not comparing my car to this at all. My car makes 150 horsepower to the wheels. But I know the labor that goes into it. I know that commitment. I know those long nights. I know those talks that you have with your tuner or engine builder where they're like, hey, I don't know if this is gonna work, or hey, your parts aren't here, or, you know, we're gonna have to push that deadline back. I know how much that sucks. And so to have a finished product is so rewarding off of that. And this really is a product of built, not bought. But if I could buy a Z06 or buy this, the way it sits, the way it's built, I think I'd choose Evo 8. Not to mention it has back seats. Not to kind of take me out of the sentimental moment, but it has back seats. That's really, really useful. This is something else. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something about the Evo 8. And if you didn't learn anything, I hope you at least enjoyed my facial expressions and me, losing my mind when boost kicks in. I hope you at least got some of that out of this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really liked it. And you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy this car for a little bit longer. Oh. Take care, guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.